Hello friends, today we are reading The Power of Subconscious Mind chapter 13, Your Subconscious and the Wonder of Sleep. You spend all 8 out of every 12 hours and 1/3 of your entire life in sleep. This is an exhaustible law of life. Sleep is a divine law, and many answers to your problem come to us when we are around sleep. Many people have avoided the theory that you get tired during the day, that you go to sleep the rest the body. This is a repetitive process take place while you sleep. This is gross misunderstanding. Nothing rests in sleep. Your heart, lungs, all your vital organs function while you are sleeping. If you eat prior to sleep, the food is digesting, assimilated. Your skin is secretly reparating. Your nail and hair continue to grow. In the same way, your subconscious mind never rests or sleeps. It is always active. Control all your vital force. The healing process takes place more rapidly while you sleep because there is no interface for your conscious mind. Remarkable answers are given to you while you are asleep. Why we sleep? One of the earliest scientific research to carry out seriously investigation into sleep was Dr. John Bigelow. He was able to show that at night, while sleeping, you receive constant impression through the sensation nervous connection to the eye, ear, nose, and subcultivate nerves. The natural network of brain is always the quite active, and Dr. Bigelow's research led him to conclusion that it's close aligned with the information presented in this book. He said that the main reason we sleep in the order that noble part of the soul is untied, united by the abstraction to our high nature, and become a principle in the wisdom and foreknowledgement of the God. Prayer, a form of sleep. Throughout the day, your conscious and mind get involved with vexation, strife, and contention. It need to be able to withdraw periodically from sense evidence and objective world, and commonly silently with the inner wisdom of your subconscious mind. By claiming guidance, strength, greater intelligence in all phases of your life, you will be unable to overcome all difficulties, solve your daily problem. This regular withdrawal from sense evidence and the noise and the confusion of everyday living in all the form of sleep. That is, you become asleep in the world of the senses, alive of the wisdom and power of your subconscious mind. Starting effect of sleep deprivation. Lack of sleep can cause you to become irritable, moody, depressed. All human beings need a minimum of 6 hours sleep to be healthy. Most people need more. Those who think they can get along or less of fully themselves. Medical researcher who has investigated sleep process and deprivation of sleep point out that several insomnia has proceed psychotic breakdown in the same instance. Remember, you are spiritually recharged during sleep. Adequate sleep is essential to produce joy and vitality in life. You need more sleep. One day you find out why we need sleep in a look at happiness when do not get in 1964, the 70-year-old boy named Randy Gardner set out to win a place to Guinness Book of World Record. He kept himself awake in 264 hours, 11 straight days. Later tests show that he had suffered no presentiment damage. However, during that time he was keeping himself awake. His thinking process deteriorated, his speech became slurry. He suffered from memory lapses. In the later hours, he started to experience hallucination. Most people who are chronically short on sleep do not go to such extreme. However, they too much suffer from the serious effect. According to National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, as many as 200,000 traffic accidents a year are really the sleep problem. One driver is five has a list occasionally dozy off at the wheel. As a result, drivers are 5 to 10 times more likely to have an accident late at night than during the daytime. Experiment was volunteer has shown that is a third brain cave sleep so hungrily that it is will sacrifice anything to get it. After only one few hours of sleep loss, subjects start experimenting feeling nap with lapses and macrolapses. This happened 3 and 4 times an hour during them just in a real sleep. The person eyelid closed, his brain wave become slower at first. Each of these lapses lasts just a fraction of second and hours of sleep loss amount. The lapse take place more often, last longer for as much as 2 or 3 seconds, even if the subject had begun piloting the linear thunderstorm. They still can't help to resist the microsleep for the few priceless seconds. Sleep being counsel. Sundara F is a young woman in Los Angeles has often listening to the My Radio talk. She told me that she had been offered a position to New York City as twice her present salary. She could not decide whether or not to accept the new job. Before going to sleep, she prayed in this word. I, creative intelligence of my subconscious mind, know that what is the best for me. The tendency is always life word. It revealed to me right decision, which bless me all concern. I give thanks for the answer that I know will come to me. She repeated this simple prayer over and over as a lullaby as she drifted to sleep. In the morning, she had a persistent feeling that she should not accept the offer. She rejected it. Later event verify her inward sense of knowing. A few months after his job offer, the company went to bankrupt. The conscious mind may be correct on the objectively known fact. However, it was the intuition faculty to subconscious mind that realized the problem with the company, promoted her accordingly. Say from certain disaster, the wisdom of your subconscious mind can instruct you and protect you if you pray for right action as you go to sleep. Many years ago, I was offered a lucrative assignment in a far east. I pray for guidance and right direction as follow. Infinite intelligence within one me know all things. The right decision is given to me. It's a divine order. I will recognize the answer when it comes. I repeated this simple prayer over as lullaby. Prior this sleep that night I had a dream in which an old friend come to me. He held out the newspaper and said, "Read this headline, do not go." The headline of the newspaper trumped story of violence, unrest and war, all which has occurred not being offered in the area where I had been asked to go. Your subconscious mind is all wise. It knows all things. Often it will speak to you, but in a voice that your conscious mind will immediately accept. In a dream I just related, which doubtless saved me from putting myself in a situation of grave danger. My subconscious mind projected as a warning in a guidance of a person who I trusted and repeatedly. To some, a warning may come in the form of a mother who appears in a dream. She tells the person not to go here or there, and the reason for the warning. Sometimes your subconscious will warn you in you walking hard. You think you hear a voice that sound like that of your mother and some loved one. You step and turn, looking for its source. Later you find that if you had gone on the way you were going, you might have been struck on the head by the subjective feeling for the window. Your future is in your subconscious mind. Remember that, because your future is the result of your habitual thinking. It is already in your mind unless you change it through prayer. In the same way, the future of country, it is collective subjective of people of that nation. There is nothing strange in the dream I had, wherein I saw the headline of the newspaper long before the event they spoke of. This event had already taken place in the mind of those who would bring them about. All their plans were already engraved on the great recording instrument, the collection subconscious of the universal mind. Tomorrow events are in your subconscious mind. So next week and next month, they may be perceived by the highly physic and achievery person. No disaster or tragedy can happen to you if you decide to pray. Nothing is predetermined and foredetermined. Your mental attitude, the way you think, feel, believe, determine your destiny. You can, through scientific prayer, mold, fashion, create your own future. Whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. A cat napped him. $15,000. Year ago, one of my students mailed me a newspaper clip about a man named Ray Hummerstone who worked as a roller in a Petrobras steel mill. The mill has recently installed a new machine that controls the delivery of newly forged steel bar to where he called cooling bed. Despite the best effort of the installer, the machine could not be made to work properly. Engineers worked on it for several days, but no avail. Hemingstone thought a lot about the problem. He tried to figure out a new design, and the might work. Nothing come to him. One afternoon he lay down up the nap and his fall asleep. He threw about the switch problem. During his nap he had a dream in which he saw the perfect design for the faulty switch. When he awake, he sketched his new design according to outline his dream. This vision catnap won Hammerstone check $50,000, the large award of firm ever given an employee for a new idea. How a professor solved his problem in his sleep. Dr. V. Halpert was an eminent professor in Assyrian at the University of the Pennsylvania. In these memories, he recounted an amazing experience. One Saturday evenly I had been wearing myself in the van except the decipher two small fragments of agate which were supposed to belong to the finger ring of my son Babylonian. About midnight, very exhausted, I went to bed and dreamed the following remarkable dream. A tall, thin priest, the nipper and the 40-year age led me to treasure chamber of the temple, a small, low-ceiling room without window, while escaped the edge and lip Lucy lay scared on the floor. Here he addressed me as follows. The two fragments which you have published separately on page 22 and 26 belong together, are not finger ring. The first two rings serve as a earring for the statue of God. Two fragments, you have the portion of them. If you will put them together, you will have confirmation of the word. I awoke at once. I examined the fragment. To the astonishment, found the dream verified. The problem was at law. This demonstrated clearly that creative manifestation of his subconscious mind which know the answer of his all problem. How the subconscious work for a famous writer while he sleep. In one of his books, Across the Plan, Robert Louis Stevenson devoted a whole chapter to topic of the dream. He was a vivid dreamer. It was his presented habit to give specific instruction to his subconscious every night prior to sleep. He could request his subconscious mind to involve story for him while he sleep. For example, if his bank account was low, this command to his subconscious mind would be something like, give me a good trailing novel that will be marketable and profitable. His subconscious mind responded magnificently. Seventh son recount this little brownie. The intelligence, the power of your subconscious mind can tell you the story piece by piece, like a serial. Keep me. It suppose created all the while in a total ignorance of the where they claim that part of my work which is done when I am up about while he is consciously aware and awake is by no means necessarily mine, since all goes to the show that the brownie had a hand in even then. Sleep is a peace and wake in a joy. If you suffer from insomnia, you will find the following prayer every effective. Repeat it slowly, quietly, and lovingly. Prayer of the sleep. My toes are relaxed, my ankles are relaxed, My abdomen miracle are relaxed. My heart, my lungs are relaxed. My hand, arm are relaxed. My neck is relaxed. My brain is relaxed. My face is relaxed. My ear are relaxed. My whole mind and body are relaxed. I fully and freely forgive everyone. I sincerely wish for them to harmony, health, peace, all the blessing of life. I am a peace. I am poised, serene and calm. I rest is security and in peace. A great stillness still over me. A great calm quiet my whole being as I realize the divine presence within me. I know that the realization of the life love heal me. I wrap myself in the mantle of life, fall asleep feeling with the goodwill for all. Throughout the night peace remain with me, and in the morning I shall be followed with life and love. A circle of life is drawn around me. I will fear no evil, for through art with me. I sleep in peace, I walk in joy, and in him I lie, move, have my being. Summer of your 8 to the wonder of sleep. If you are worried that you will not wake up in time, suggest to your subconscious mind while period of sleep exact time you wish to arise and it will awaken you. It need to no clock. Do the same thing with your problem. There is nothing too hard for your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind will never sleep. It is always on job. It control all your vital function. Forgive yourself, everyone else before you go to sleep. Healing will take place much more rapidly. Guidance is given to you while you are sleeping. Sometime in a dream, the healing current are always released. In the morning, you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. When troubled by the vibration and strife of the day, still the will of your mind. Think about the wisdom and intelligence lead in your subconscious mind, which is ready to respond to you. This will give you peace, strength, confidence. Sleep is essential for peace of mind, health of body. Lack of sleep can cause irritation, depression, mental disorder. You need 8 hours sleep. Medical research scroll point out that insomnia sometimes pursue psychotic breakdown. You are spiritually recharged during sleep. Acute sleep is the essential joy and vitality in life. Your tired brain crave sleep so hungrily. Will sacrifice anything to get in. Many who has fallen asleep in a wheel as automobile can traffic to this. Many sleep deprived people have poor memory and lack proper coordination. They become defrauded, confused and disorganized. Sleep bring counsel period to sleep calm that infinity intelligence of your subconscious mind is guiding direction to you. The switch for the lead that comes, perhaps an overquicking. Trust your subconscious completely. Know that its tendency is always like what? Occasionally, your subconscious answer you in a very vivid dream, a vision in the night. You can be forward in a dream in the same way as the author of this book was warned. The future is your mind now. Based on your habitual thinking, belief, claiming infinity intelligence lead and guide you, that all good in your and your future will be wonderful. Believe it, accept the best, invariable and best will come to you. If you are writing a novel, play, or book, or are working on an invention, speak to your subconscious mind at night and claim that boldly, that is wisdom, intelligence, the power I guiding, directive, and revealing to you to idle play, novel, book, or revealing the perfect solution. Whatever it may be, wonder will happen as you pray this way. Thank you.